Hello guys, welcome to Storpey's Car. Now I call this car Dolly because that was the name that my German friend gave to his first car. I mean, his was a lot cooler. His was like this beautiful old Volkswagen Beetle, and mine is just like a crappy Volkswagen Polo. But I thought it'd be quite fun just to do a bit of a drive round and see what you're doing. I'm picking someone up from the station. They got lost on the buses, so I'm picking them up from the station. And I thought it'd be a nice chance to, you know, have a little talk about what I think about cars and driving in general, I guess. Yeah, so I'm driving around London. London's not the best place to drive. I've been driving for about 8-9 years or so now, and it's great fun. I mean, I really enjoy driving, and it's so useful to be able to get from A to B and to C, and then possibly jolting over to D, then back to B because you forgot something, and then you can go over to C once again, straight down to X, and then back to A. It's just wonderful, and I've found, we've got some tight roads here. I've found that it's quite good fun and quite useful to be able to drive. Now, the only thing I don't like about driving is the people. Okay, people can be so utterly shit when it comes to being a road user. Ooh, I need to go through this green light. Ah, bugger, it's going red. See, sensible driving, sensible driving. And I didn't speed up to try and get through. Basically, especially in London, you get lots of really bad drivers, and it's so annoying to be driving along, you know, minding your own business, driving properly, and then someone who doesn't drive properly basically gets in your way or cuts you up or basically puts you in danger. And there's a lot more of that happening now, and it's really, really annoying, and I just wish people would drive sensibly. I think the thing is, here we go, Sato. I think what it is that most people tend to be of the opinion that they need to be, oh shit, that's nearly falling over. Most people seem to be of the opinion that they need to be getting somewhere really quickly. You know, if they're held up for just a fraction of a second, then my goodness, it's time for them to get going. Is this my place? Yes, this is my place. I've no idea where I'm going. I mean, I'm driving to a station that I've never been to before, and I sort of briefly looked at my map on my phone, but not quite sure where that's going to be. So yeah, well, we'll try it out. I think I know where I'm going. So we don't want to go right here. We want to wait and go right next time. That's another thing. The roads are often really terrible, especially after the winter. Loads of potholes and things. But yeah, I find that so many people are like that. You know, you'll see people sitting at traffic lights when it's red, and they don't have their handbrake on. No, they're lightly pressing. Do I go down here? Yes, I do. They're lightly pressing on the accelerator, and then slamming the brakes on, then the accelerator, then the brakes, and so on and so forth. Just getting worse and worse. And like they're edging forwards. It's like the light's red. You edging forward, wasting your own fuel, and, you know, keeping yourself aggravated doesn't work. Just a minute, I'm just going to take this call. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, that was the person that I'm supposed to be picking up. Let's indicate to let them know I'm coming out. Oh, good. Fucking idiot. See, I indicated for ages to let them know I was coming out, you know, no problem, and came out, my lights are on, everything, and then that bloke just there decided that because I was on his side of the road, he wasn't going to slow down and let me across. Now I'd already started coming across. No, he was going to speed up and then beep at me. He saw me coming for miles, and I've been indicating. So that's what I mean, you know, you get people who just think they own the roads, they think that where they're going is more important. And one thing is the quality or the cost of their car. Like, obviously I'm in a shitty little car and I really couldn't care less. I'm not a car person. But if you've got someone with a really swanky Audi or a swanky BMW, you know, driving along, there we go. Oh, wait for this person. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh dear, I flashed them and then they just ignored me and went the other way. Yeah, if there's someone with a swanky, expensive car, very often you'll find that they think that they should be the ones in the lead or in charge. And it's such a dog-eat-dog thing, driving. And like I say, it's in London it's the worst. And then you've got pedestrians, like that guy just there. Now, what I want you to know, I'm not a road ragey kind of person. Here we go, this is when I'm gonna go. I'm not a road ragey kind of person. But when people are so inconsiderate and so unhelpful, it's just, or dangerous, it's just absolutely ludicrous. So yeah, it really winds me up, and it gets me so annoyed that people can be like that. So, yellow car. So yeah, basically it's just, you know, it winds me up. And like I say, pedestrians, I'm more a pedestrian than I am a driver. And pedestrians really can be so bad. You know, they think sometimes, I mean obviously I'm a pedestrian quite often, so this isn't always the case, but quite often you'll get pedestrians in London who just walk across a road, and instead of, you know, speeding up to make sure that they get across this road quickly, out of your way, because, you know, you're on the road and you're going at a sensible speed and everything, instead of actually crossing fast, they'll saunter, they'll just go nice and slowly across, making you stick your brakes on for them, even though they're not at any kind of proper crossing. They're just chosen a random place in the road. And it's so annoying and it's so dangerous, because if I hadn't seen them, often they do this at night, if I hadn't seen them, yellow car again, if I hadn't seen them, they would have been in a lot of danger. So it really annoys me that people can be like that. So anyway, this is kind of a rant video, so I apologise for that, but yeah, I just thought it's a new place for me to do a little video for you, and I thought I'd have a bit of a chat while I'm here. Oh, another thing about driving, I mean, I'm not the biggest kind of like green champion of the world kind of thing, but I do like to try and, what's he doing? I do like to try and use the car as little as possible and try and be as green as possible, just because, you know, this is our one Earth and it is going badly. You know, there's no denying that. So I think that it's important that we do just try and do our bit. You know, I'll turn the lights off, I'll turn the heating off if I've got a couple of jumpers I can wear, things like that. And, you know, taking the car to places is something else. Some people will take the car for the shortest of journeys, and then they'll drive it like a madman. You know, they'll rev up as fast as possible and they'll shoot from place to place and slam the brakes on. And it's just like, you know, I get from A to B as quickly as they do, but they waste a lot of energy and a lot of, you know, a lot of sanity on doing so. And yeah, often it's these boy racers in their little, you know, speedy cars having races and stuff, and that's the main thing that winds me up. But it really is a horrible place to drive sometimes. So if you are learning to drive, driving is a wonderful thing, but I would recommend try, if you can, to do it outside of London, or if you are doing it, you know, try and be aware that it can be like this. So yeah, anyway, I think that's about all I can be bothered to talk about now. I'm getting fed up with this. Probably you've all switched off as well, haven't you? I can tell. No, that's my sandwich. Anyway, sorry, I don't know where I'm going on. I'll see you later, guys. Let me know what you think of driving, or if you've got a video camera, go for a little drive. I'd like to see what your car looks like.